In this episode, we about to get lit. Thanks to Tulsa Arcades, we are gonna light up your burger time. Light it up on fire! Okay, so we're going to get right into it. So what are you going to get in the box after you unbox it? You're going to get the Tulsa Arcade sort of instructions of how to install everything. You're going to get the front riser, the lit riser plate. You're going to get this, which is going to prevent light bleed, and we'll show that during the install. And you're going to get 2 screws. He actually put a third one in there to screw this part down. To screw the riser front plate in, you're going to use your existing screws. And then I did bring your own LED lights. These I love. I did this on my Mortal Kombat lit riser. These are my favorite ones out there. I'll have a link in the description of these. But if you need them, JC can hook you up with that too as part of the order process. So we're going to start the install now and get this show on the road. Okay, step 1, and probably the obvious one, is take the arcade cabinet off of the riser. All right, on to step 2. In step 2, you're going to remove the 4 front screws. Put them somewhere safe because you are going to need to reuse these later. Before you move on, make sure you take these little rubber feet off the bottom of the riser because you are going to put those on the new front plate. Okay, in this next step, you're going to put on your LED lights. Now, keep in mind, this step will vary based on if you get the kit from, JC, or if you order the one that I have shown here. Basically, you're just going to line them up. Make sure they're toward the middle of the cabinet, since that's where the window is for the actual artwork on that light-up riser. So make sure you kind of line them up nice. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to make sure that you run the power cord on the bottom. So you'll see that here in a second, because if you don't run it toward the bottom, you won't be able to put on that little light blocker plate that he gives you. So you'll see that here in a second. All right, at this stage of the game, it's going to be a good idea to test your lights, just to make sure everything works before you move forward. So you'll notice the lights are blinking. This is a really cool little LED system. You can change the lights, you can change the color, you can change the variability of the brightness of the light. So you can get any kit. This one adds a little bit to the cost, but I think it's a really nice kit. All right, we are now ready to screw on our front panel. So remember those screws that we used before? We are going to reuse those to secure this down. Okay, now it's time to install that black plate in the front to avoid light bleed. Now, I didn't use JC's pre-drilled holes. I wanted to get it a little closer to the front, so I moved it a little bit back, and I used the 2 supplied screws to secure it down. The last and final step is going to be to put those rubber or plastic feet back on. You can just simply press those on with the force of your hand. It's not, it's not anything you need a hammer with or anything. The wood is fairly soft. So just put those on, and then you're ready to flip this thing over and put the cabinet back on top. All right, it is almost time to light them up. All right, we're going to scroll down and down and down and wait for it, guys. Just wait for it. Biggity bam! Look at that thing. That thing looks hot. Light them up. Tulsa Arcades. Yeah. All right, guys, it's final thoughts time. So what do I think about this light-up riser by Tulsa Arcades? I think it's really cool. I had one of these before, obviously. I had one for my Mortal Kombat cabinet. It does add some unique, features to the cabinet. Plus, who doesn't like lights on their arcade, right? Dim room, some accent lights. Super cool stuff. So stuff you need to know is, obviously, it's available now. And you can choose different molding types at checkout. You can actually check black T-mold or red T-mold. The red kind of goes well with the cabinet already, so that might be what you choose. Or if you prefer black, you can do that too. I will say this. So JC has a coupon code. Coupon code is RetroRalph. You save 10% on this particular item, but you also save 10% on monitor upgrade kits and control panels. So it's not just the lit risers, it's also those other items as well. So make sure you use the code RetroRalph at checkout. So anyways, thanks JC for letting me check this out. Again, Tulsa Arcades does it with a really cool and unique product. So if you're interested in this one, That's great if you like Burgertime, but there's other ones available as well, so check out the site if maybe you're interested in some of those. So that's it, guys, for now. If you like this video, please like it. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, put your comments below, and we will see you on the next one.